Hello guys, today I'm going to use some free music from Free Music Archive. I'm going to leave their link down below so you can use it for yourselves. Now this music is free of charge, free of copyright, so you can use it on any video you're making. Today the song is called Rise by Ethan Makesell, so give him a thumbs up on this on his music, and let's get started. Today I'm going to show you how to install Blender on your machine. It doesn't matter that you have a Mac, Windows or Linux machine, it's going to run in any of these. Now first off, we're going to start in Google Blender. Now here we have an option to go directly on their homepage or home site, or go into download center. Now why am I suggesting for you to go to see their front site? Because here you can get additional information, and later on you can just go to download. Now in download section we have an option for Windows, Mac and Linux. For those who are interested in using Blender in XP, you have to find an older version called 2.69 which is optimized for XP. Latest version of Blender are not well suited for XP, so don't try don't try it. Now you have a 62 and 32 bits, also for Linux, and basically this is needed. These zip files are needed for later tutorials. This is why I'm showing you today. There are also other ways to acquire Blender. The second way is using Steam. Go into Steam, type Blender, you're going to see that Blender is a free software, so download it using Steam. Or if you're using Linux, there is also an option to go into your software manager, be it the Pacman, be it the Synaptics, whatever floats your boat, use it. So let's get started with the Blender. Now as we see, there are a couple of links for websites now where you can donate credits, who made it, who release log, this is where you can see what changes have been done to the latest version. Manual, Blender website, official website as you have seen it, and Python API reference. This is needed for additional programming because Blender uses Python in its base. Now why am I suggesting Blender to you? Well, Blender is a 3D software that has an option of 3D modeling, 3D rendering, if you want an image for commercial use or something like that. You can make 3D animations in it, 3D CGI effects. Basically you can create effects for movies, TV shows and so forth, and it has its own game engine. So this is an awesome program. It's not that big, it's about 300 meg, so for what it gives, it's awesome program. Blender is free, and this is the best way for anybody who is interested in learning modeling and so forth to start in. So let's get started. Now as we can see on the start menu, we have a camera, we have a cube, this is a basic object, and we have a lamp. This is a basic setup, you can change it eventually, but for now we're going to acquaint ourselves with this. As you can see, we have 3 axes: Z-axis, Y-axis and X-axis. For us to better see what is going on, I'm going to use this cube. Now as we see, the blue one is an Z-axis. If I touch it, you can see that I'm moving it up and down. If I touch it, the red one, you can see Z-axis, and if I touch the green one, you can see the Y-axis. Rather interesting. Now there are some things in Blender that we need to know. Now first off, you can use a numpad to orient yourself in it. So using a numlock is a good way to move an object, basically move a perspective. So pressing a 0 key will put us in camera view. So wherever we have put the camera, it's going to place us in a camera view. So in a way, it's nice. Now, to make our workflow more easier, more accessible, I'm going to show you something. Pressing the space key, in my case, will give me an option to add additional objects, curves. It's a very nice option. To set this up, you need to go File, User Preferences, Add-ons, type in space. And as you can see, dynamic spacebar menu is something that is already enabled. I'm going to disable, enable, and you can go here, type save user settings, and that is it. Now, as you can see, there are a lot of additional add-ons for Blender. Each of these add-ons is quite useful, and basically I'm going to select almost each and every one of these and use it, more or less. If you want some additional information what this add-on does, you can see here documentation to see more information. It will pop you to the website, so everything is quite nice. As you can see in user preferences, we have a lot of additional information, so in another video I will go into detail what each of these options and selection does, but for now we're going to stick with add-ons because we need this one. It's very convenient. For now, this is all I'm going to show you in this video, and in later videos I'm going to focus more on Blender game engine and show you how to create your own games, because it's very easy to use, and once you get the hang of it you can create your own games. Also, I'll be putting a download link for this video down below. You can download it on Kickass. So have a nice day and see you around.